Faced with an utterly catastrophic housing and homelessness crisis and with unprecedented resources available to it, this government, in its budget, did absolutely nothing to deliver additional social and affordable housing. Nothing. They have decided to bloody-mindedly stick to a plan that has left us with record and ever-worsening numbers of people in homelessness and where rents are absolutely stratospheric and unaffordable for the vast, vast majority of young people, of working people, as are house prices. And the government didn't use the billions available to it in order to expand and accelerate and increase the delivery of the public and affordable housing that we need to resolve the housing crisis and the housing misery being suffered by hundreds of thousands of people. And it is, as Deputy Murphy has said, exemplified in the contrast between the treatment of hundreds of thousands of renters paying extortionate rents and the treatment of the landlords in the budget decisions that were made yesterday. 88 million for all of the renters crucified with unaffordable rents, double that amount in a tax breaks for the landlords who are charging those unaffordable rents. You couldn't make it up. So it's not rhetoric when we say this is a landlord's government. You brazenly demonstrated it yesterday, twice as much for the landlords as for the crucified renters. The mortgage interest relief is a sick joke compared to the mortgage interest hikes being suffered by tens of thousands of people. I was talking to a single mother yesterday whose mortgage interest payments increased by €7,000 in the last year because of the banks and the ECB ratcheting up the interest rates 10 times. She's paying €7,000 more, and you're going to give her back €1,250 maximum. Where on earth do you think a single working mother is supposed to get the rest of the money to pay those mortgage interest hikes? And this is being done by banks that are recording staggering, obscene, record profits, and you refuse to act against the profiteering of the banks and the vulture funds. It's simply unbelievable. There are so many other things I could say, but I just want to give a shout out for another group. In the last week, we had PhD researchers marching to the Dáil demanding that they get a stipend and be recognised as workers who are holding together research and innovation and our third level institutions with their teaching. Some of whom who get no pay and others who are earning less than the minimum wage. And they asked for a stipend of €30,000, not a cent in the budget extra for research, innovation and science, a 3% cut. But the multinational corporations recording extraordinary profits given a new research and development tax break worth 27 million on top of the 750 million they're getting a year in that break. Back to corporations, forget about the thousands of postgraduate researchers holding our universities together.